Hello everyone and welcome to another random video on the internet. Today we'll be continuing the What If Naruto Became Hokage After Pain's Assault series. This is the last part of build-up before the war, and the war will begin the next week after this is posted. We pick the story up right where we left off, with Madara ordering Kisame to go in dispatch of the group tracking them and going to confirm things with Kabuto. Kisame does as he is told and runs straight at Anko's squad. They notice him right away, but they're not able to outrun him. Needless to say, the Shark Man is easily able to kill them all. This means that the Alliance never learns where Madara's base is. They also never learn about Kabuto's alliance with him or about the army of White Zetsu. The allied Shinobi Forces are left completely in the unknown. After that, Kisame returns to the hideout and Madara explains everything to him just as promised. About how he is really Obito Uchiha, about the real Madara Uchiha, the infinite Tsukuyomi, everything. He realizes that he must explain everything in order to keep Kisame's trust. After all, Kisame hates lies and Obito has been lying to him about his identity from the very first time they met. Kisame accepts the news and promises to remain on Obito's side. However, Obito has slight doubts. As a result of all this, he doesn't want to give Kisame more power than he absolutely has to win the war, out of a slight fear that Kisame might turn on him since he lied to the Shark Man for so many years. Obito goes to get the Rinnegan. His battle with Konan doesn't change and the Rinnegan falls into his hands. Obito implants one of the Rinnegan into himself. He considers giving the other one to Kisame, but again, that slight fear keeps him from doing that. Instead, Obito hides the eye away. Meanwhile, Naruto trains to maintain and master Bijou mode, but finds it very difficult and hard to control its power. His speed is too great. His strength, his chakra volume, it's all very hard to get used to. He also frequently attends war meetings and listens to reports about food supplies, weapon stocks, manpower, unit organization, and so on. Stuff that he knows very little about. Kakashi, Shikaku, Shikamaru, and the village council do most of the planning in his place. The feudal lords arrange a meeting and all approve of the idea to form a union. The allied Shinobi force is officially formed. Tsunade soon wakes up as well. She's pleasantly surprised when she finds out that Naruto has defeated Pain and that he is now the 6th Hokage. But it also creates a bit of an awkward situation. They're both on equal footing now, so who's in charge? After a brief discussion, it's mutually decided that Tsunade will focus on the paperwork, planning, and meeting with the other Kage, while Naruto trains for the war. He also visits Sasuke in his cell nearly every day. However, not all is good for the Hokage. The villagers have been told that Naruto was away at the 5 Kage summit during Sasuke's assault on the village. However, they still highly disapprove of his decision to let the Uchiha live after what he's done. Even some of Naruto's closest friends like Neji, Shikamaru, and Konohamaru want Sasuke dead, and for good reason. Ironically, though he's the Hokage here, Naruto's reputation is nowhere near as good as it was in the original story at this point. He faces a decent amount of hate and resentment every day. Nowhere near as much as back when he was a child, but still enough to get his attention. One day, Naruto is in the training grounds, exercising with Yamato and Kakashi, who's found some time out of his day to come and see the progress. So, Naruto, have you made any progress since the last time I was here? Maybe a little, but Kurama's power is extremely difficult to control. I don't know why.
It's because your heart is not completely free of hate. I can tell that you've been troubled ever since the incident with Sasuke.
What does that have to do with anything?
My chakra is full of hate. You've not dispersed it all yet. If there's any doubt or negativity in your heart, my hatred will affect you when you use my chakra. It will make it harder for you to wield it without destroying everything around you. This is what's happening as we speak. It's not something I can consciously control either, so don't expect me to be able to do anything about it.
But I don't have any doubts about anything right now.
You do. I can sense your emotional state all the time. You can't hide anything from me. You're unsure about what to do with Sasuke, since no matter how much you talk to him, he's not listening. Not to mention the villagers getting more and more restless about him still being alive.
Fine. Maybe I do have a lot on my mind right now. What do I need to do to combat this then?
You need to clear your doubts completely to master my power.
Oh yeah? And how do I do that? Welcome, Naruto boy. Wait, what? Why am I here all of a sudden? I reverse summoned you. Great Lord Elder's gonna divine your future, Naruto boy. Lord Fukasaku has summoned Naruto to Mount Myoboku without warning like in the original, as per the request of the Great Lord Elder. The following conversation is very similar to what it was in the original. The Great Elder prophesizes that an octopus is going to guide Naruto and that he'll have to fight Sasuke someday. Naruto already knows that the octopus must be referring to Bee. Things change when Gamatora, the toad entrusted with the key to the seal to the Nine Tails, is told to seal himself inside of Naruto. Oh, that won't be necessary. I've already befriended...
Made a temporary alliance?
Befriended Kurama. Who's Kurama? The Nine Tails. He doesn't like being called that though. His real name is Kurama. You've really done it, Naruto boy? So quickly? Yup. A golden aura engulfs the Hokage and he enters into his Bijou mode, shocking everyone in the room. Incredible! Such a powerful chakra! Powerful, but hard to control. Though now I feel like I have a better understanding of what I should do to master it thanks to you, Giant Gram Sage. After returning to the Leaf Village, Naruto seeks out Tsunade and gets into contact with the other Kages. He requests permission to train with Bee and everyone unanimously agrees. Yamato, Bee, Naruto, Gaia, Oba, Motoi, and a few other shinobi head to Turtle Island. Once there, no introductions are needed between Bee and Naruto because they already know each other and are on good terms, both having stood up for each other in the Kage Summit and both having fought alongside each other against Kisame Hoshigaki. After getting to know Bee's story and confronting his dark self at the Waterfall of Truth, Naruto overcomes the seeds of hatred and doubt that were present in him beforehand. The Hokage then trains with Bee to control his power the same way they did originally. There is no weird animal army training subplot here, and with guidance from Bee and the Eight Tails, Naruto manages to get full control of all of Kurama's immense power in a week's time. During that time, he learns to use the Bijou Bomb, manifest a full Kurama avatar, and maintain it for as long as possible. He even learns how to stack Sage Mode on top of Bijou Mode. Bee, Naruto, Guy, and their group continue to train together until just a few days before the start of the war. They then head to the Cloud Village, where the main Shinobi Force is gathered. The Kage's strategy is a little different this time around. Since they don't know the opponent's number or where the enemy is hiding, they decide to wait until Madara brings out the Bijou. Their immense chakra will be instantly picked up by the sensory unit and Madara's location will be given away. Then several battle units will encircle and attack the enemy from all sides. Naruto and Bee will be on the front line, leading the offensive, with the other Kage as backup, ready to join the battle if need be. Naruto will also make several clones and have them protect the other shinobi. The company captains remain the same: Gaara, Kakashi, Darui, Mifune, and Kitsuchi. With a ridiculously overpowered Naruto, a stronger Bee, a stronger Might Guy, the original 5 Kage and around 80,000 shinobi on their side, the allied Shinobi Force is determined to win. Are you done with this setup? Yes, just finished it in fact. It's ready. Good. With this, we'll be able to crush the entire Shinobi Alliance at once. If all goes well, I might not even get to have much fun. Don't worry, you'll have your fill. Your role in this is very important. I'm counting on you, Kisame. The Fourth Great Ninja War begins now.